Well, now it's time for national news where we go through some of the stories making headlines all across the country. Well, now we have this one story which is coming to us from ifeng.com, and it is talking about how the country is trying to better treat HIV carriers. Now, the story goes on to say that HIV sufferers considered at risk of transmitting the virus to others will receive antiretroviral therapy upon testing positive. Up until now, people who were HIV positive in China only received antiretroviral or ART when their CD4 count fell below 350 cells per cubic millimeter. Doctors are being instructed to prescribe the treatment upon diagnosis for patients in high-risk groups, including homosexual men, sex workers, and couples where only one partner is affected. Wu Junyo, who is the director of the National Center for AIDS and Sexually Transmitted Disease Control and Prevention, said that the new strategy will help prevent sufferers from developing full-blown AIDS. He went on to say during the 2012 International AIDS Conference in Washington that it is also equally important because it will help reduce the possibility of secondary infections by lowering the viral load of sufferers with early medication. An international study last year found that a 96% reduction in transmission occurred when an HIV-positive partner began ART early. A similar small-scale pilot program was launched in China that targeted couples, and it's shown that a 55% decrease in transmission among those who were HIV positive was on ART. Ellie Katabira, who is the president of the International AIDS Society and the conference's chairwoman, said that treatment as prevention is the biggest scientific revolution in the HIV/AIDS response since the first antiretroviral drugs became available back in 1996. Early treatment also helps curb drug resistance, according to Zhao Yan, who is the deputy director of the AIDS Treatment and Care Division of the center. Now, the report goes on to say that challenges for implementation include relatively low awareness among doctors about early treatment, along with a lack of detailed guidelines to enforce the treatment as prevention strategy and reluctance among sufferers to receive early ART, citing inconvenience and side effects. Katabira said that in order to address the issue, the Chinese government will enhance education and strengthen mobilization efforts, particularly among civil societies. She went on to add that the ART drug regimen will also be optimized to facilitate and encourage early treatment. So it appears as though, according to this report, China's government is trying to make sure that HIV sufferers get the treatment that they need as soon as possible.